Hi duckies. Okay, so I don't have anything like concise that I want to talk about today, but I figured that I'd kind of just use my YouTube channel to kind of just talk when I just feel like I just need to talk to somebody. So hopefully you guys want to listen. But basically I decided that I'm going to not so much have a single summer, but I'm going to get off of dating websites for the summer. So no more Tinder, no more OkCupid, no Plenty of Fish. I just want to meet someone organically. I've noticed that using those websites, I've just had the worst luck. I've been stood up multiple times. I've just met some of the nastiest dudes, and to me, I just want something to happen organically. And so that's the reason why I decided I'm going to give up dating websites. But I've also decided that I don't want to meet someone at a party. And you know how the summertime is. Everybody's like drunk, everybody's liquored up, everybody's partying, and there's day parties, there's night parties, there's afternoon parties. And to me, that's just, I've met guys at those parties and they haven't been what I've wanted either. So I decided I'm not going to try to meet a guy at a party either. So if that means I have a single summer, then I guess I have a single summer. But I've noticed that I have a few standards now, and one of the standards is that I only want to date a guy who treats me as good as, or if not better than, my guy friends do. Because my guy friends will go to the end of the earth for me. They will move hell and high water for me. They have my back no matter what. They're there as a shoulder to cry on or to give me a laugh when I am crying. They're some of the most amazing guys I've ever encountered in my life. And I really can't wait to see the amazing women that they all end up with, because they're going to be such great husbands one day and stuff. No, my guy friends are amazing. Actually, one of them is a husband, and he's such an amazing husband. And so if I can't have a guy treat me the level that they treat me, then I don't want to be with them. Plain and simple. To me, it's just like not even worth the relationship. So I've decided against that. And then I've also decided that this summer is going to be a summer where I do for me. I feel like a lot of women should try to have do for me years in general. You know, do for you. What makes you happy. And I learned to focus on that by watching my mother, because even though my mother was married to my father at a very young age, she very much focused on what made her happy, because she didn't want to lose herself in her marriage to my father. And I respected so much watching that grow up, because it made me focus on and being, first of all, it made me be okay with being single. I probably am one of the most comfortably single people that I know, and a lot of my friends find it a little unnerving. They're like, don't you want a boyfriend? No, I met this guy. They always try to set me up, but I'd rather wait till I meet someone who I feel in my soul is really good for me, someone I can call best friend, who can just make me realize why it never worked out with anyone else, than sit here and serial date a bunch of guys and none of them work out, and I'm wasting my time. So because of that, I'm just having a do for me summer and watching my mother do for her. She's a great mentor in this area for me to learn to do for me. So I'm going to be traveling a lot. I have an engagement party that I'm going to in 2 weeks, and that's going to be fun. I'm going to film a get ready with me video, hopefully, for that, which would be awesome. I have like this, I want to go to Florida for a week. I want to go to Harry Potter World. I freaking love Harry Potter. I just love Universal Studios in general. I know a lot of people go to Disney World. Fun fact, well, I guess side note, I've never been to Disney World. I am obsessed with everything Disney. I know so many Disney facts. I win Disney Trivial Pursuit, Disney Trivia, Disney anything, Disney whatever it is, I win all the time. But I've like never been to Disney World or Disneyland ever. But I've been to Universal Studios before and I loved it. So I plan on doing that, and I plan on going to Minnesota, and I'm going to LA and going to New York, and just traveling and just looking to have new experiences and meet new people. And I plan to even just enjoy my city. I encourage everyone, wherever you live, go and make the most out of where you live. Go to every museum, go to every festival, go try out different restaurants in your city, go try out new experiences in your city. Like, there's so much that's in the city that sometimes you don't even have to travel in order to have a great experience, and then you save money. I live in Chicago. There's a ton of festivals in the summertime. I plan on going to at least all of them. Most of them maybe, but hopefully all of them. I also plan to go to all my favorite museums. Chicago has 1,000 museums. There's tons of museums here. I love museums. They're probably my guilty pleasure. Like, I just love going. So my two top favorites in Chicago are the Science and Industry Museum and the Surgical History Museum, both of which, if you ever find your way out here, check them out. They're both amazing museums, phenomenal. And both of them have so much information. The Science and Industry Museum has so much information about everything involving all aspects of science. And then the Surgical History Museum has surgical history from not just Illinois and not just the United States, but it has surgical history from all over the world, and it's fascinating. It is amazing, guys. So that's some of the stuff I also want to do. So kind of I just want to focus on centering myself and just kind of being the best version of me that I can be. So like lots of meditation, lots of relaxation, and lots of manifestation. And I'm manifesting right now that this is going to be an amazing summer, and that I'm going to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to make new friends, and I'm going to have memories that are going to last forever. And manifestation works. If you don't do it, I highly suggest you do it. It works. So I really just feel like this is the summer of me. This is the summer of single, happy, carefree me. Because I've noticed that when I did do the dating thing, I was just sad all the time, because I felt like if I put all my effort in, then guys would hold back. And then if I put no effort in, then they wanted to talk to me. And I know that's a lot of people will say that's how guys work, but I don't want that. That's not for me. If that's how the guy operates, then he can find a girl who's willing to play those types of games. That's not me. I'm not willing to play those types of games. Either you like me or you don't. Figure it out. Also, most of the guys I meet aren't even the type of guys that I'm attracted to. Like, I love really, really smart, nerdy guys. I love a guy that can just talk about science for hours. Like, I can't even explain to you how much of the turn on that is. Like, I love a guy that can have heated discussions with me about comic books and not belittle me as a woman, which is amazing. I love a guy who, like, can sit there and we could talk about our favorite books for hours and just talk about, like, compare and contrast books to movies, and just talk about some of our favorite scientists and some of our favorite mathematicians. And it's like, I'm not asking for a genius guy. No, I just want a guy who's kind of well read, who likes the same stuff I do, because that's the kind of stuff I like to do, is talk about that stuff, and like, be nerdy, I guess. I'm a nerd, I guess. So I haven't met a guy. I've met guys that are, like, into me, but they don't like anything I like. And that's great. I mean, sometimes they're really hot, but if you don't like anything I like, then what do we have to talk about? Like, I don't know. So that's not gonna work for me. And then also, they're all very, focused on what I look like on the outside and not what I have on the inside. So they're like, oh, she's really pretty, whatever, and it's consistently like, I feel like I'm either gonna be mansplained because I'm a pretty girl, so I should know what I'm talking about, or I'm going to be like thought of as less than because of that. So I have a lot of guys all the time, they go like, well, you're kind of nerdy, but you're not a real nerd. And it's solely based on the fact that I'm a girl. Solely based on that. But I'm like, whatever. Or I'll meet guys that aren't just, they're their friendliness is a way to cover up the fact that they're actually an asshole. So like the first like 2 months, and it's like, oh, we're super friendly, super great guy, and I'm super good, and you know what I mean. And then eventually they turn into a dickwad, and then it's like, wait, where did this come from? You weren't like this before. You didn't think like this before. What changed? And to me, it's just, that's just upsetting, guys. It's just upsetting. So I just hope that some of you, if you're on this journey too, if you're gonna do a journey of just doing you, if you're gonna do a journey of just finding yourself and your happiness, and this summer as well, you know, let me know down below in the comments. Like, we can do this shit together. Or you know, message me, DM me on Instagram. Like, I love that. I love that. If you're in, even especially if you're in the Chicago area, we could go hang out or something. But like, I feel as though there's so much beauty and knowing and happiness in a center with yourself, without having to rely on someone else to fill that void. You see what I mean? Everyone feels like you have to have, like, there's a void in me, so I have to fill it with a man and then void complete. When I really just want to fill that void right now with another part of me. The part of me that's supposed to be my own partner. The part of me that's supposed to be there for me. And pick my own self up. Because that's just how I am. And in all honesty, it could partially be the fact that I'm a twin. Who knows? And I just always had someone with me all the time throughout everything in life, that I could never just be me. So I feel like now is, you know, it's time to be me. So thanks for listening. If you made it all the way through this video, that's awesome, because I wouldn't have. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I do. Bye.